Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this live training. My name is Chris Greenwood, also known as Manifest. I'm so stoked you showed up for this live training plus Q&A on how I made over $52,428 last year selling music online without a record label, okay? I don't hate record labels, all right? I was signed at one point, but I realized that we don't need them, and you can make a heck of a lot more money owning your masters and owning your music if you know how to monetize it right. So I'm going to be talking about that. We're going to be going for about a full hour here, okay, this live training. And then we typically go another 30 to 45 minutes of Q&A. Are you guys excited for the Q&A? You guys are going to get me for like an extra 30, 40 minutes to ask me any questions you want. I'm so stoked you came. If you want to share where you're from, what type of music you make. I see so many people coming in here. What type of music you make and maybe what you're struggling with. I see John in here, Jason, Adrian, Justin, Jesse, Bob, so many people in here, Brandon, Michael, so many people came, and I'm so glad that you came today. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to get started in about 4 minutes. I always like to come in early and hang out with you guys because I want to see you win. And a lot of you know that I do music full time. This is what I do. I'm actually flying out tomorrow to go to California to play a show. And this is what I do for a living, though, as I play music and I perform it. And I also teach and coach artists just like you. I've coached hundreds and hundreds of artists, and I hope that one day I'll be able to work with you one-on-one. I have courses, I have programs and whatnot, but tonight this training is totally free. I'm going to be sharing some training that you can get involved in later on, okay? And if you want to work with me one-on-one and go deeper, that's totally cool. But my goal is to see 1,000 artists go from hobbyist to full-time. How many of you guys would be excited to go full time with your music and have your music working for you 24/7? Would that be awesome? Would that not change your life? I remember when I went from 5 days a week to 4 to 3, and then I finally quit my job. And that's what I want for you if that's your dream to do music full time. And I just want you to know that it can happen. I had a really awesome employer that allowed me to go to 4 days a week. I started taking Fridays off, and it allowed me to just play more shows, to work on my music more. But I'll be honest, I quit my job a little too soon. And so I just want to say, if you've got a job, that is not a bad thing at all. You want to take that money and you want to invest it in your music, okay? And just really just keep building it up. And I'm going to be sharing about that tonight as well. So again, at the end, I'm also going to be giving you away my free playbook, my free YouTube marketing playbook, just for hanging out and showing up. So I really want to encourage you to the end, to stay to the end. If you are just getting on here, my name is Chris Greenwood, also known as Manifest. Maybe you saw my ad showing you my CDs and all that stuff and whatnot. And some people say the music industry's dead or CDs are dead, okay? CDs aren't even close to dead. If CDs are dead, then why would I press a vinyl? Why would I get a vinyl made up? The music industry has never been more alive. But the good news is you don't have to do this anymore. These are just souvenirs, okay? But now you can just monetize online, and you can be making money 24/7 while you're sleeping. And I just want to share this. This is my new one. Stones. This just came out. But this is an older one that did really well. You notice the difference between the packaging? I don't do packaging like this anymore because it's jewel cases. It'll crack. And this is a lot cheaper to ship. And people still want to buy CDs. And the way we encourage them to buy them is I got a poster folded in here that we sell with it. And it makes it more valuable and encourages people to want to buy it. And so that's why you got to get smarter with your marketing. It actually only cost me 91 cents to press these up. And they're great when you're selling shows. They're great for Kickstarters. And one thing I just want to say, it's not if you ever do a Kickstarter, it's when you do a Kickstarter. That's one of the things I always challenge and teach my students. I was scared out of my mind to do a Kickstarter, okay? And I've done 4 now, and each one built upon itself. And just like you release albums and stuff like that, they build upon themselves if you stay in the game and if you don't quit. How many people are excited to get started? You guys ready to go? It's 7:30, so let's get rocking. My name's Chris, also known as Manifest. I'm a full-time rock artist, been doing this for over 10 years. I remember I was in the green room at a show, and I was talking to some artists, and I was hearing their stories. I was hearing their struggles, and I was hearing that after the tour, they had to go back and start working for Uber. They had to go back to their restaurant, where I went back to my studio and I just kept on writing music because I had the income things set up. I had the monetization set up, because it's one thing to have the art. It's another thing how to market it, how to promote it, and how to sell it. So we're going to be going for about a full hour here, okay? I'm going to be teaching you how I made over $52,428 selling music online. We're going to be going through 3 secrets on how to do that, how to set that up. That's really going to blow your mind so that you can make music full-time. How do you guys want to make music full-time? You guys excited about that? And then at the end, we're going to be doing a kick butt Q&A, which I can't get. I'm just so stoked. We get to hang out. I'm going to be calling you by names, and I'm going to be saying, dude, Michael, John, Jason, who else is in here? David, Ronnie. I'm going to be talking to you guys afterwards when you got all your questions. So get your questions rocking. Get ready for them at the end of this training. But this training right now is about to kick your butt. So I'm going to flip over to my screen right now, and we're going to get started. All right, hopefully you guys can still hear me and see my screen. What you see right here is a website I created called manifest.com/stones to sell my new album that just came out. And I set it up so that I could give it away for free shipping worldwide, okay? When people go to this website, they enter their name, their email address, their full address, and then they click Send Me Stones, okay? And then it's got a music video that plays automatically. It shows all the tracks, and then a few songs down here. And so I want to show you how I sell more than just a $10 CD. How many people want to sell more than just a $10 CD? I sure do. So I'm going to put my info in here, and this should already populate for me. And then I just click Send Me the Stones CD. They click that, and immediately it says, hey, we need your credit card information as well. And it says, do you want to add the digital version? A one-time offer. Get the digital version of Stones plus instrumentals for only $7. So I immediately went from just selling a $10 CD like you would on iTunes, okay, to now 17 with something I like to call upsells, or what happens to us all the time, like when you go to McDonald's, would you like to supersize that? Would you like fries with that? Would you at a restaurant? Do you got any room for dessert? These are called upsells, guys, and we need to be doing them with our music. So people just click this, boom, and then that's added to their order. So now I immediately went from making just $10 to 17, just like that. And does this cost me anything more to give them the digital version of Stones? No, it doesn't cost me anything else. What about the instrumentals? Does that cost me anything? No, because it's digital and I just email it to them. It's super powerful and you need to be implementing it in your marketing, okay? So they click complete their order. They put their credit card information, but I don't just go to the thank you page right away. I say, wait, hold up. And then this page pops up and it says, wait, special one-time offer, 4GB limited edition guitar amp USB key for only $25. And they scroll down here and there's a little video of me talking about it. And they can either say, yes, add this to my order, or no, I don't need this right now. And guys, you'd be amazed at how many people click yes. So I just went from making 10 to 17 to add this 25. So it's like $52, I think, if my math is right there. And that's called an upsell. But if they click no, all right, then I hit them with one more and I say, hey, hold up, special one-time offer, download my 3 favorite albums for $10. Notice I said download. So they're getting 3 albums for $10, which is a freaking sweet deal. And guess what? It doesn't cost me anything else to give them these digital albums because, again, it's digital, right? How many people think this is freaking awesome, okay? And so, they can click yes, download all 3 albums now, or no thanks, I don't need this right now. And then they get taken to this page. Hey, last thing. I just want to ask them one more thing. Last thing, special one-time offer. Add Stones vinyl to your order for only $25. Limited edition, only 500 in print, okay? So a special one-time offer. Get the vinyl, add this to your cart. And again, they don't even have to put their credit card information or anything. So we just went from a $10 CD to 17 to 52 something to 60 something and now to possibly 80 something. And guess what, guys? Some people take all of them. They say yes, yes, yes. And then we went from $10 to 80 something bucks. Is that not freaking awesome? But it gets even better, all right? How many people want to make 80 something bucks instead of $10? I know I do, okay? And then after they get to the thank you page, because I don't want to bug them too much, right? This thank you page pops up. It says, hey, your order is being shipped. But then at the bottom it says, hey, hey, Manifest fans who bought this also bought this. So there's hats, there's shirts, there's drumsticks, you know, become one of my Patreons, and even the fighter book for free, okay? People love free stuff, and if you don't have this, you should even get that because it is free. How many people think this is freaking awesome? Well, guess what? At the end of this, I'm going to show you how I can give you this funnel that I set up for free. All right, so I'm gonna stay to the end for the Q&A and all that stuff, but right now I want to go to my slides. If you guys are ready, let's get going. As I promised, I just wanted to blow it away for you guys right away and give you value right off the top. But I want to teach you how I make over $4,000 per month selling music online, how you can do the same thing too. How many people want to make $4,000 a month? Plus, how I made over $52,428.21 last year selling music online without a record label. That's the thing. You don't need a label. You can do this independently. You can do this just with your fans, with the stuff that I'm going to be teaching you guys today. I'm going to be going over secret number 1, which is I don't personally have to sell anything. It's all about YouTube and your fans. How many people want to get a stack of YouTube money right there? Secret number 2, I only need one song to make this work. Plus, it wasn't even a radio hit, okay, guys? You don't even have to have a hit radio song to make over $52,000 a year with your music, and I'm going to prove it to you. Secret number 3, how I built my Facebook to over 166,000 likes with little to no money. How many people want to build their Facebook following to 166,000 likes? Some of you would just be even stoked with 16,000, and you can have a real fan base, real social proof, and really do this full time. At the end, I'm going to be offering you guys my training, launching your career as an artist and how valuable it can be to your music career. Look, I have courses, guys. I have a coaching program I'm going to tell you about. There's no obligation to sign up because what I'm going to be teaching you right now has so much value, but at the end, I want to tell you about how you can work with me one-on-one every single month, okay? Because I want to see you guys freaking win. So here's some of the artists that I've already worked with, from Doug for We As Leo to Cole DeRoos to Jerry in Nashville. So many artists that I've worked with, and I hope I get to work with you too. At the end, I'm also going to be doing a VIP Q&A. I just wanted to show this little VIP badges. We sell these at shows for people to get backstage pass access, and so that's what I'm calling this at the end, because look, a lot of people pay me a lot of money to talk with me, to hang out, and I am going to be sticking around to the end. This is live. Stick around to the end because I'm going to be answering all your questions. Sometimes that goes between 30 and 40 minutes alone. This presentation right now is going to go for about an hour, so I want you to get your pad and pen ready and let's rock this. Also, for those that stay to the end, just for showing up, I want to say thank you and give you my YouTube marketing playbook for musicians, which is super valuable and will blow your mind. I want you to do this right now. Turn off your cell phones. Turn off distractions. I want you to focus. I want you to pretend like you paid thousands of dollars to be here, because that's the type of value I want to give you. I want to just blow it out of the water for you guys, but I want your focus just like this kid right here. Just block off any other noises. Turn your phone to airplane mode so no one else can bug you. Grab your pen and paper. Let's take some notes because I'm going to be dropping some value bombs on you. I want to see you win. I promise you, as you can tell, I'm already excited and I kind of speak fast. It's because I'm just pumped about this stuff. I love this. I'm going to be turning the fire hose on you. You're going to be overwhelmed, but that's okay. Take it all in. I want you to dream big, and let's go for this. My name's Chris Greenwood, also known as Manifest. I'm a full-time artist. I've been doing this now for over 10 years full-time. I recently just started coaching other artists a few years ago, but music is still my full-time thing. I've sold hundreds of thousands of albums, millions of singles. As you can see right here, I've released a lot of albums, instrumental albums, live and concert albums, and as you can see there with that orange little button there, that's the pre-order, and that's one of the things I always challenge my artists to do, is to do a pre-order of their album, if not a Kickstarter. As you can see, here's a screenshot of what I've sold as an independent artist, okay? Over $200,000, all right? And that's without the label, okay? I've made money from the label, I've made money from touring and all kinds of other areas, but this is just alone, and this is online only, and that's what I'm excited about. How many of you guys want to make frickin' $200,000 as an independent artist, right? But I want to see you do this for you. But anyone can show you a screen capture, okay? Here's living proof right now. If you go to my Spotify page, you'll see that I got over 189,000 monthly listeners, okay? And so that just gives you an idea of how much money I'm making a month selling music online. But it's not about me, guys. I'm just showing you this just to prove to you that I am real. I am really doing this. But I want this to be you. I want this to be your Spotify page. I want this to be your TuneCore page, all right? Here's me in the studio with one of my heroes, 3 Days Grace. I got to record the same studio as them and Papa Roach. It was like a freaking dream come true, okay? Here I am in the same studio as Magic because I'm actually friends with the producer who produced that hit song, Rude, Why You Gotta Be So Rude. I remember when the lead singer of here was just bussing tables at restaurants, and now he's toured the world. He's written songs for Bieber. So proud of that guy. And again, guys, I'm not showing these to brag. I'm showing these to say that, look, people in their basement writing songs, but they stepped out and went for the dream, and that's what I want for you. Same studio here and with POD. These are my freaking heroes, guys, and I got to freaking record in their studio. Blew my mind. But this is the thing, guys. I failed music in school. All right, I had to play the trumpet. That's why I got that X going through the trumpet there. I failed music in school. I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this. But this is the thing. I think God has a sense of humor, and he likes to take the most unlikely people and do amazing things. People that are on this live training tonight, God wants to do something amazing with your life if you promise not to quit, if you stay in the game. I used to struggle with fear. You know, that was one of the biggest things I had to overcome as an artist, self-doubt and fear. Can I really do this? Because I'll be honest, guys, I lost my dad to suicide when I was 5 years old, so I didn't have a strong father figure to look up to. I was very shy. I was very timid, but I chose to step out on that stage anyways. And I realized this. It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And maybe you're like me. You didn't start out too good, or things might not be going so good right now, but guess what? You're not done yet. Your story's not done yet because you're still here writing it. So keep writing it and stay with me on this webinar. You know, I wanted to be a pro skateboarder. I didn't want to be a rock rap star. I wanted to get into skateboarding, man. That was my dream. That's me skating, I think, at some skate park in Ireland. And I ended up getting this crazy skateboarding accident. You know, and skateboarding was my life. I was starting to get sponsored, starting to get free stuff. And then I got in this accident that didn't allow me to skate for months. And this girl that I was dating dumped me at the same time. So I had no skating, no girlfriend. So I was in a dark, suicidal place. But instead of taking my life like my dad did, I chose to paint the paint. I chose to write songs about it, and that was kind of my release. And that's kind of how I got into music, you know? And so I started rapping. I started singing, and guess what? I was terrible. Nobody starts out good. That's me there in the gray shirt with the hat backwards. As you can see at that show, not many people are there. In fact, there's a guy walking away from the stage, and but I didn't know what I was doing. All the guys on the stage there were more talented than me, but I stayed in the game. I kept at it anyways, and I used to just keep writing, and I just play songs for people, and I just wanted to get better, and I just wanted to get my message out there. And maybe you've got music in you that you want to get out there. How many people got music or a message that they want to get out there to people, right? You want to change some lives, right? You want to get on the stage, perform, right? Well, whether you even want to tour or not, I want you to stay with me. Because while I was first starting out, I ended up meeting this girl, and this is my wife now. I've been married for over 14 years, and I knew she really loved me because she started dating me when I was really bad at music, and she's just stuck through me through the tough times, the hard times. She's, you know, I've cried on her shoulder I don't know how many times, but when we met, she helped me put together this first EP, okay? And it's just an EP. It was a 5-song EP. A lot of you artists want to do a full album. I always challenge you to do an EP first and then maybe a second EP and then release an album. But this is my first one, and of course, because I love skateboarding, and I wrote about skateboarding and just wrote about what I lived and what I liked. We took this picture and this photo at a skateboard park, okay? And this EP, guys, I released it in 2001. That's 16 years ago, and it's still making me money today. How many would like to have music that you wrote years ago making you money today? I have this thing just cranks out money every day, and I wrote it 16 years ago. It's not even the greatest. You know, that logo's not so great. That photo's not so great. But guess what? You just get started, guys. You just get in the game. And after that EP, we tried an album. Okay, I did my first independent album. And again, this thing still makes money for me too. And it's not the greatest, but, you know, you got to just start. Some of you guys have been procrastinating, and I challenge you to set a deadline. Let's get your music out there. Look, I'm trying to be freaking gangster or something in that. It looked like such a goof, but I started anyways, okay? And I did all this while I was working at my job. If you've got a job right now, kudos to you. I'm proud of you. Take that money and invest it in your music. Invest it to get a logo done, to get a photo done, to get some studio time, to get some tracks bought, and get your music moving, okay? Because I had that IT job that I was making some good money, and I invested it in my career. because I didn't want to quit too soon, and then my boss allowed me to go from 5 days a week to 4 to 3. And then eventually I finally quit my job. And that's because I was offered this record contract. And I was like, what? You guys want to sign me, man? And I was so excited / scared because they wanted me to quit my job. They wanted me to go on the road, And I remember I was talking to my friend because I had this good job that was paying me over $70,000 a year. And my mom already thought I was crazy from going from 5 days a week to 4 days a week working. And I remember talking to my friend. He's like, Chris, you don't want to be wondering the rest of your life, what if you never quit your job? What if you never took that leap of faith? Because guess what, guys? I want to tell you this. The pain of regret weighs tons, where, the regular pain of just discipline and going for it weighs nothing. Regret is terrible, and I never want to get caught in it. So what did I do? I freaking quit my job, and I felt like I had conquered a mountain. I felt like I had finally made it and all my problems were solved because I signed the record deal. I quit my job. I was free. You know what I'm saying? I had made it, signed the deal. I thought I was going to be this rock rap star overnight. Finally, my music is going to be appreciated. I'm going to have fans all over the world, people loving me, okay? I signed the deal. I released this album right here. It's called Epiphany, all right? That's me on the left, supposed to be the hip-hop side, and that's me on the right, supposed to be the rock side. People thought I was in a group, so you want to be careful with your marketing, okay? Because I was just a solo artist, but because we put 2 of us on there, it kind of confused people a little bit. But we released it, went on tour. I thought, I was going to be performing for so many fans, making millions of bucks, and just killing it because I got signed, right? Because isn't that the dream, to get signed, to do that? Well, I went on the road, and this is what it looked like. Not many people were coming to the shows. Not many people were buying my music. And I was like, what the heck, man? I thought because I got signed, I thought my dreams were handed to me. It was just all going to work out. Now, not all the shows were like this, but a lot of them were. And I was really depressed. I was really discouraged. I was like, what the heck am I doing? Why did I quit my job and go on tour for this label? Within 6 months, I was over $30,000 in debt. And I was like, what is going on here? I was freaking out. I just thought, it was just going to work out on its own. I thought the label did this. I thought the label did that. But guess what? It was me that had to put in the work. So I was in a dark place. I was in a hard place. I came back after that job, or after that tour, because I made no money and I was freaking in debt, and I had to go back to my job. And they offered me a few days, and they actually offered me to come back to my old job and pay me more money and give me a better position. And that's when I was in a tough place. That's when I was pushed in a corner. And I was like, what do I do? I was kind of at this crossroads, what do I do with my life? And I want to tell you guys, I took the road less traveled because I could either take the job or I could go out on this tour that I had to buy onto. I actually had to pay $150 a night to play on this tour, or I could go back to my job that was going to pay me $100,000 a year. And I want to share with you guys this story. I met Akon, or I got to hear him speak, and he said this. He said, many artists step out of line right when their name is about to be called. You put all this work in. You get the music done. You get the studio done. You get your album out there. You maybe do a few shows. And just because it doesn't work out, you quit. I was in the same position. I had put all this work in. I even got signed. And I was at that point where I was just about to quit. And isn't that like the people that stand in line at the driver's license place that normally takes forever? And your name is just about to be called, and you're like, I'm done, I'm going to come back later. And then they're like, number four, and you were the one holding number 4. That's the same thing with this music industry, guys. I've seen so many artists start good, but then they give up right when their name is about to be called. Can I challenge you to not quit? Can I challenge you to stay in this game a little longer? There's no such thing as an overnight success. I don't teach that. I don't teach get rich quick, but I'm going to teach you some amazing stuff with me. So stay with me. I'm going to be answering your guys' questions at the end as well, too. So stick with me, because this is what happened. That's me standing in Tower Records in Japan. I freaking blew up in Japan. Well, what does that mean? I sold 10,000 records a week because we were selling out so fast they had to import more records and then more records. I got to tour there, went to Tokyo, Osaka, played sold-out shows. I ended up booking this tour myself without the record label. When I started selling all these records, the label tried to offer me this crazy deal that was really just trying to take advantage of me. So glad I didn't take it. Ended up being in front of on the front of this magazine with freaking Rob Zombie, just touring the world, touring Japan. It was just unreal, guys. Got to take my wife there, got paid really well, sold lots of records. It really changed my whole career. Got to meet this guy Coy from Crossfaith. I put him on my track featuring Coy from Crossfaith on my song No Plan B. And guess what? He's bigger than me now. And that's the thing I want to inspire you with. You know, I've met so many artists that I put on or I met that are now even bigger than me. There's artists that were bigger than me at one point, and now I'm bigger than them. And you never know. If you guys stay in this game, if you keep living the dream, can you imagine yourself this happening to you? Can you imagine yourself going to Russia? Got to go there with my drummer and guitarist, and we went to Ukraine. We went to China. That's me at the Great Wall there. I got to open for my heroes, Flyleaf and POD. And I just never thought this could happen in a million years. Having my own merch, stickers, posters, and you can see the posters signed there. Can you imagine signing stuff for your fans? Hanging out with your fans, doing this? Would that not change your life and inspire you? We ended up releasing USB keys. We don't just do CDs anymore. We do USB keys. And of course, I love skateboarding, so my first one was a skateboard. Then we did a spray paint can, and we put all our albums on there and music videos. This says, Danger, contents contains hip-hop and rock music, will inspire upon contact. And this is the latest one. We did this guitar USB amp. And guess what, guys? These cost me like $5, and I sell them for like $30, $40. And if you stay to the end during the Q&A, I'm going to tell you how you can get the contacts so you can get your own custom USB keys made. But this is one of the biggest mistakes that I made, guys, was trying to impress the record labels. And it cost me $50,000, this mistake, okay? I thought I could just tour around the globe and all this stuff, be like these other artists. But because I didn't know some of these things, it cost me so much money. You know, I toured with other artists that were bigger than me. But they didn't have all these income streams set up that I know now. And it would have cost me thousands of dollars otherwise. I re-signed a deal that I shouldn't have, that I could easily have negotiated. And it would have made me over $50,000 plus just because I didn't know something. And I started to realize and ask myself this question, you know, why am I busting my butt touring across the country, putting all this work in for the label, giving them all this stuff? I was always trying to impress them. I finally realized that, like, I need to get paid. I can't just wait for them to pay me. I got to figure out how to make money, because I would tour, I'd go on the road, but then, you know, I would have to go back to my job until I figured out how to monetize my music. All my friends were going back and driving for Uber, going to work at the restaurant. But now, guys, I make money while I sleep. I make money on the road. I make money off the road. I make money at my 9 to 5. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I want to teach you guys how to make money while you sleep. How many guys want to learn that? Would that not change your life, making money with your music while you sleep? You don't need a record deal. That was the epiphany I realized, because they were just taking my money. I realized all I need is my fans. I don't have to be a household name even. I don't know if you ever read that article. All you need is 1,000 fans. You even need less than that, and you can make an income with your music. It's fans that stream music. It's fans that buy music, buy tickets, support your Kickstarter campaigns, and buy everything that you put out. I want my music working for me 24/7, not just when I'm playing shows. I want it working for me 24/7. How many people want your music working for you 24/7? Well, let's start with this guy. Here's secret number 1. I don't personally have to sell anything. My fans sell my music for me. How many want a pile of YouTube money like that? YouTube hasn't wrecked the music industry. It's made me so much money, and it's going to make you money too. But I used to think YouTube was a huge waste of time. I was posting blog videos, music videos, lyric videos, and I wasn't getting paid. I didn't know how this thing worked. I had like 0 subscribers, which maybe you can relate to. But guess what? It's not even just about me having subscribers. But I felt like this guy banging my head against the wall constantly, trying to figure this out. I had multiple claims on my videos, trying to, upload videos, spending so much time doing all this, and I wasn't making a cent. And maybe you guys can relate to that. This guy actually looks like he's having fun banging his head. I had these companies that were putting claims on my videos, so I wasn't getting paid. I was trying to sign up with CD Baby and TuneCore and this and that, and I wasn't doing it right. But when I figured this out, guys, the money started rolling in, and it was hundreds of dollars of bills just like this. How many people want some hundreds of dollars of bills from YouTube? Yes, yes, and yes. Me too. Well, here's what started to happen. Just on my channel alone, I started to make about $107.86 just from 1 month, okay, from my YouTube channel alone. How many people would like to make an extra $107 a month? That's not bad, right? But that would help. That'd pay some bills, for some bit of a studio time, some marketing. But this is where it really started to change. There's 1,400 right there. There's 1,800, 1,500, 1,600. I've gotten paid thousands. These are just small little screenshots of that. When this started happening, I was like, holy crap, and I realized that you don't need thousands of subscribers to make money on YouTube. As you can see here, I've only got about 16,000 subscribers. Anyone can get 16,000 subscribers, right? But the thing is, guys, it's not about my channel. It's about other people's channels. Why do I have a crazy pit bull dog here that has 12.1 million views on it? It's because some guy here made this crazy video with all these pit bull dogs in it, and he used my song in the video, so I get paid royalties for every single view because I've monetized it properly now. That's the dirty little secret. It's not about my channel. It's about other people's channels. This guy's got more subscribers than me. He's got 31,000 subscribers. So he just told people about my music right here. Here's another video. This guy right here uploaded my song to this crazy animation video, and this thing's got 6.2 million views, and he's got 63,000 subscribers. Guys, this does not blow your mind? That if you have this monetized right, it's not even about your channel? I don't know if these guys are even fans of the music, or they just like the song, or we're looking for something cool, but I get paid on this. And you can too if you monetize it right. Here's another video someone made. It's got 806,000 views. Here's my video that I made, that I paid money for. It's only got 769,000 views. So the video that I made actually has the least amount of views. Does that not blow your mind? Is that not crazy? When I realized this, guys, it was a game changer. But this is the thing. You've got to set this up the way I'm going to show you before the views happen, because it's not retroactive. If I didn't have this monetized right away, then I can't go back and get paid for it. Here's a little screenshot that TuneCore sent me. They said, hey, revenue from YouTube audio fingerprint, or UGC videos, still makes up a large majority of the revenue for Manifest. Well, what the heck does UGC stands for? It stands for user-generated content. I like to call it fan-generated content. Videos that fans have made and used my music in it, I get paid for it. It says at the bottom there, it says the official content or videos on the official artist channel generates only 21%. So the majority of the money I'm making is on other people's channels. And this is the secret the labels don't want you to know about. They don't break it up in the royalty statement. They don't give you a success handbook, okay, to teach you this stuff. So how do I get paid from all these videos on these? How do I get paid from all the views on these videos? As you can see here, here's a video that I uploaded to my other channel, and I used some music from Manifest. And it says, hey, this includes copyright content. Somebody put a claim on it. And that's what happens. When you monetize this right, TuneCore, on behalf of Manifest Productions, says, hey, you've used Human Light Mix by Manifest, and we need to get paid for that song. You can keep the video uploaded, but we've got to monetize it and get paid for it. And that's how it works. You either sign up with TuneCore or you sign up with CD Baby. Use one or the other. I don't care who you use, but these are just two reputable companies that I've distributed my music with. I personally right now use TuneCore, but CD Baby is also a great alternative. Here's a fan that emailed me. Katie, she says, hey, my 10-year-old son would like to use your song 4321 on his BMX video, and he wants to get permission to use it. I'm like, absolutely. You want to encourage your fans to do this. Here's another guy that says, hey, I want to use your song No Plan B. It has a copyright notice on it. You know, do I have permission to use it? I'm like, yeah, dude, absolutely, use it. And this is the thing, you need to educate your fans. You need to challenge them to upload your music to YouTube. It is not a bad thing for people using your songs in their videos. In fact, you want to encourage it. Do contests. Whoever makes the best video, maybe you'll give them something free. You'll give them a free download, or email them your album, or put it in the mail. You know, if they make a crazy cat video or a sports video and it gets millions of views, is that not going to change your life? Say yes. Then, once those videos are up there, TuneCore, CD Baby, they collect the ad revenue and royalties from the videos that have my music in it, that have your music in it, and they pay you and me. Is that not awesome? The more videos on YouTube with your music, the more money you make if you do what I'm going to teach you. Either sign up with TuneCore or sign up with CD Baby. I don't care which one you use, just get started. Stop making excuses and let's just get in the game. You don't want to be like this guy, man. This guy's just selling books or CDs one-on-one. You know, I don't want to sell CDs one-on-one. I want to teach you guys something called Swiss dollars, which stands for sales while I sleep soundly. I don't want to just Swiss chocolate. I want Swiss dollars. How many people want some Swiss dollars? Start making money while you sleep. This guy can only sell CDs one-on-one. And I have no problems with touring. Touring is great, making money from shows, but you can only sell hand-to-hand. You can't be there 24/7. If you've got your videos monetized, you'll start making Swiss dollars, sales, streams while you sleep soundly, okay? And that's the game changer. You need to start thinking as your songs as assets. They are assets, guys. Songs, like I said, that I wrote years ago are still making money for me today. Did that not blow your mind, guys? Are you guys ready for secret number 2? I only need one song to make this work, plus it wasn't even a radio hit. Are you guys ready to get into this? It was my song, Impossible. I had no idea when I was writing this song that it would be uploaded to YouTube over 9,000 times. That's how many times people have made videos and uploaded it, okay? I still even get alerts telling me that people are uploading it weekly. I have songs being uploaded all the time, and I'll show you how to do that so you can know when your videos are getting uploaded, all right? But this song, if you even do a search for it, it's been actually uploaded 35,000 times, but I know it's actually been monetized 9,000 times, and that's just one song. When me and Trevor and Adam, that's us in the studio, when we were writing that song, we were able to get a picture of us recording it. We didn't know it was going to be a hit. We had no idea. You know, even to this date on Spotify, it's my most played song. It's got 5.1 million views. And I wrote it in 2006. How many guys would like to have a song that in 2006 you wrote, still making you money? It's made me over $28,000 already. Just that one song, okay? It only takes one song to change your life, guys. And here's all the other income streams that I get paid from that I'm not even showing you. And this is how you start to make that $52,000 plus, okay? Like, we're talking sound exchange, performance royalties, merchandise from putting it on shirts, TV, film, video games, YouTube, radio royalties, SoundCloud, Audio Jungle, iTunes, Spotify, plus dozens more, guys. That's where this money starts to get real, and you start making $52,000 plus a year. Can you do this? Can you imagine yourself doing this? Again, here's just a screenshot showing you that the album that this song came from, I wrote it, and it came out in September 26, 2006. It's over 11 years ago, man. 11 years ago, and it's still making me money. Would you not like to have that happen for you? The fans decide what's a hit and what's not a hit. It's not us. It's not you. We think we know. The labels think they know, but it's the fans that decide. And you are just one song away from changing your life. You are just one song away from making $52,000 plus a year, if not more. You can make $52,000 on just one, one TV or music placement on TV and film. And I just want to remind you guys, I know you guys are posting questions in there. We're going to be doing the VIP Q&A at the end. Plus, I'm going to be giving you that free gift. And I'm going to be staying and answering all your questions. So stick with me. I see the comments in there and you guys getting excited. But we're going to stick to the end. Let's do secret number 3. How I built my Facebook to over 166,000 likes with little to no money. Do you guys want to learn how to do that? Little to no money. Let's build a fan base on Facebook. Let's monetize it. Let's get some fans crushing on this. Well, here's my page. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little screenshot. As you can see, yes, over 167,000 likes, okay? And I never did like a like campaign thing, all right? Just want to show you that I'm real. If you look me up on Facebook, all right? But this is what I would do if I was to sit down with you at a coffee shop. If you became one of my students or something like that and we're sitting down and I was mentoring, I'd say, hey, what kind of genre are you? Are you hip-hop? Are you rock? Are you country, EDM, alternative? Are you a mix of pop and country? Like, what do you sound like, man? And who are similar artists? Like, who would you compare yourself to? Would it be Linkin Park, Eminem, Rihanna, Mumford & Sons, Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift? Like, who do you sound like? And if you told me you sound like nothing I'd ever heard of, I'd be like, you are crazy. You sound like something. You've been influenced by something, okay? Don't tell me that. You know, because you think comparisons are bad, but they're not. They help tell me, they help tell people, they help tell fans who you sound like. It's an awesome thing to be able to say, hey, I sound like a mix between this or that. All right, maybe you sound like Linkin Park meets Eminem. That's what people used to say about me. Or a male version of Rihanna with rapping, or Bruno Mars meets Beatles, or a dirty pop version of Johnny Cash. People love that stuff, man. So come up with an idea so you can tell people so they're like, oh, cool, man. I gotta check you out. If you just say you sound like nothing I've ever heard of, what does that tell people? Nothing. And if I sound like Linkin Park, Should I market to them and their fans? If I sound like Bruno Mars, should I market to his fans? Heck yes, absolutely, man. I'm not trying to copy him, but I like to listen to more than one rock artist. I like to listen to more than one pop or R&B artist. I like lots of music, and so do your potential fans. So you want to market to those people. So what I want you to do is write down 1 to 8 artists that you are similar to, or who you sound like. I sound like Linkin Park, P.O.D., Papa Roach, 3 Days Grace, Hollywood Undead, 1,000 Foot Krutch, Skillet, Rage Against the Machine. Do I sound exactly like all these? No, I kind of got my own style, but is this a good comparison? Absolutely. And we're going to use it to market to new fans. How are we going to do that? On Facebook, baby. On Facebook. I'm going to go to my Facebook page. I'm going to find a post that I posted, and we're going to boost it. In fact, here's a lyric video that I uploaded. And Facebook's already telling me, they say, hey, this post is performing better than 85% of your recent posts. Do you want to boost that up to 37,000 more people? Absolutely, man. The most I've ever played for live once was 20,000 people, and now I can reach 37,000 people. Guys, do you realize how the internet is a freaking game changer to get your music out to more people? We never had this years ago when I was first starting. There's never been a better time to get it in the business. So I click Boost Post, and I create an audience, and I can even put a button there that says, hey, buy my music on iTunes, or send them to my Spotify, or wherever I want to buy my music, okay? And I can reach fans, but I can target it. And I can see at the bottom there, it says interests. And so I can go to Linkin Park. I could put Bruno Mars in there. I could put Papa Roach, any bands that I'm similar to. I can choose the location, whether that's the USA. I always choose the USA because that's where I tour the most. I could put Canada in there. I could put Europe. I could put Germany, anywhere I want. And then I can even focus on the age. And guess what, guys? I want to narrow it down. I know that the majority of my fans are between 24 and 40. I don't want to reach 60, 70-year-olds. I don't want to necessarily reach the teenagers. Those aren't my fans, so why do I want to market to them? And then the gender. I know that 70% of my audience is males and 30% is females. So who do you think I want to focus on? Men. So this is the stuff that you need to figure out, and some of the stuff that I teach. And so, guys, I do this with boosting a post and getting my music to get into people's feeds. So they're like, oh my gosh, you sound kind of like Papa Roach, you sound kind of like Linkin Park. I'm going to check it out, you know? And how do I do this? With like lyric cards, with like music videos, lyric videos. You know, isn't that not easy? Do you not think you could create a lyric card or a video post, or you perform it and boost it and get it in front of fans so they buy your music? Would that not change your life? Absolutely, man. Well, here's a story I want to share with you guys. That's me on the left there, and that's NF on the right. He's a hip-hop artist, and I was opening up for him years ago. This is about 2 or 3 years ago. And I was like, hey, dude, man, I'm really stoked about your success or whatnot, and I'm just really happy to see what's going on in your career. And he's like, you don't remember me, do you? I'm like, no. He's like, I opened up for you years ago at this festival in Texas. And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I do kind of remember you. And this is the thing, guys. I'm now opening up for him, and now he's way bigger than me. He's got 267,000 followers on Instagram. He is selling out shows. He is selling hundreds of thousands of albums, and there was a time when I was bigger than him, and now he's bigger than me. And that's what I want for you guys. That's what I want to inspire you. Yeah, I want to be your coach. I want to help you out, but I want to see you being bigger than me one day, and this is proof that it freaking happens. Here's another one of awesome success stories of these artists that just started out doing YouTube covers. If you don't even have your own music yet, that's fine. You can start doing YouTube covers. This band, Walk Off the Earth, they started with this acoustic Gautier cover that blew up on YouTube and got over 165 million views later. They ended up getting signed, touring the world, changing their life. Could you not do a YouTube cover of something? You don't have to, but it's an awesome option to get out there. But guys, my biggest mistake that cost me $50,000 was not believing that I could do this, was not knowing some of the stuff that I now know now to put this in place and waiting. It took me years to figure this out, and that's why I want to save you time and I want to save you money today. But guys, not knowing some of the stuff that I taught you today, I could have been making thousands more and would have been a different place right now. It is so true. The reason people perish is for a lack of knowledge. I thought I needed a record deal. I thought I could figure this out by myself, but I couldn't. I needed to learn some stuff. And maybe you haven't succeeded in this music business yet, but it's not your fault. You know, they don't teach this stuff in school. The music industry doesn't want you to know some of the stuff that I taught you. And maybe you feel like your life is kind of like a cluttered mess. You're not really sure where to go and where to turn to. And that's because there's so much information out there. We're information overloaded, but we're truth starved. And I want to tell you that I told you the truth tonight. And the good news is, though, guys, we do not need a label anymore to do this, to tour the world, to make money with our music. You don't even have to tour anymore. You can do it all online, and that's the great news. I had mentors to help guide me to success so that I could model my own career after. That's me with POD on the left. That's me with Scott Stapp on the right. Tony Robbins said this, success leaves clues. Instead of trying to figure it all around yourself, find someone who's already there and model your career after them so that you can learn. And that's what I want to ask you right now, is if I can be your mentor. But let me ask you this. Do you feel a little overwhelmed? Do you feel like I turned the fire hose on you? Well, I want to know if I can go a little deeper with you guys and show you how you can actually work with me one-on-one. Just like people have helped me out, I want to help you out. Is that cool if I tell you about my programs and some of my coaching stuff so I can implement this stuff and show you how to do it for your career? Is that cool if I show you guys this stuff? Because I know it'll change your life. Then we're going to crush this Q&A because I want to help you build a fan base. I want to prove to you that you don't need a record label anymore and sign your rights away. I would not have signed the deal I signed if I knew what I've taught you guys already now and what I want to teach you going forward. I put together this 5-week masterclass called Launching Your Career as an Artist because I want to see you fully launch your career, not just as a hobbyist anymore, but as a full-time career. So I put this program together to show you how to do it. Week number 1, I go over the 6 secrets to songwriting every artist must know to write hits. Again, you're only one song away, even if you're just doing covers. In week number 2, I teach you how to build a music brand from scratch. What would I do if I was in your position starting from scratch, or just not even had music out, or maybe had music out, but I want to re-release it? For those of you that got an album and it didn't go so well, I'll show you how to re-release it. Week number 3, I teach you the 5 must-haves to succeed in your recording studio. Week number 4, Fan Base Factory, how to build a following of super fans on social media. If you liked a few of the things I taught you on YouTube, I'm going to blow your mind on what you can do with YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, so much stuff that's going to blow your mind. Week number 5, how to make over 5 figures a month touring as an independent artist. It teaches you my $10,000 a month touring strategy. I give you templates for emails on what to write, how to reach out to people, how to book shows, how to put your promo video together with emails and checklists. That will blow your mind. How many want to make over $10,000 a month touring as an independent artist? Would that not be awesome? Here's one of my students, Geezer from All Above Me. He says, Chris opens up and gives you inside information in a way that most artists never would, and even talks about how much money he made from certain deals. Why don't they teach this in school, he says. That's because they teach outdated information and they're not living it like I am. He's crushing it now, making thousands of dollars, just killing it. I'm so proud of those guys. Here's another guy, Wilkin Teflo. I was looking for a music mentor, and this is as good as it gets. Very good tips, and that's because I give you access to ask me any questions while you're in the course. And here's Mike Van Huber. I'm always a skeptical person when it comes to online courses because there's a lot of how to make $1 million in 14 weeks. But with this technique or something similar, but you can trust me, this class is worth money that you spend on it. I don't teach get rich quick, guys. Sure, it can happen. It can happen, but that's not what I teach. I teach how to make a long time full-time career so that you can have an awesome career in music. Here's another one of my students, Rebecca. I just bought this a few days ago and it was worth every dime. Chris is a great man and engaging instructor. He's true to his word always. I promise you this will inspire you and uplift you. And that's what we need, right? You need to get inspired. We need to be uplifted because sometimes we feel alone. Well, what you're going to get in here is the 5-week masterclass, Launching Your Career as an Artist. This is valued at $1,997. But I know you guys need something else as well. And that's my course, How I Make Over $4,000 a Month Selling Music Online 2.0. I always update all my courses every time I learn something new. And I want you guys to be able to make over $4,000 per month selling music online without having to tour, okay? And this is what the founder of CD Baby said to me. He emailed this to me. He said, Chris, if you want to start making more money online with your music, you have to focus your effort building those income streams. And so that's what I did. And that's how I hit 4,000 a month. And that's what I teach to you guys. It's over 37 lectures, over 2.5 hours of content, how to get started selling music online, what it takes to sell 4,000 a month worth of music online. It's not a get rich quick course. I talk about how it only takes one hit song to change your life, how to do Spotify, Apple Music, how to get your music featured on iTunes. How many of you guys would like to see your music featured on iTunes, like my independent album right here? Just even get a screenshot of this to show your friends, show you're featured, show that you released music. Would that not change your life? Also, how to get your songs in TV, film, and video games. You know, that pays you money as an independent artist. I'll show you how to get it on different sites and places so that your music can be considered for TV, film, and video games. When this happened to me, guys, it was a game changer. Oh my gosh. So you're going to get my 5-week masterclass, Launching Your Career as an Artist, how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online. Total value is $3,994, okay? But I want to give you something else, guys. What else do you need? You need my course on YouTube. So I put together this course called YouTube Marketing Mastery for Artists and Musicians because I just showed so much about YouTube, and it's just so important that you need this course. I go over the biggest mistakes artists make with their YouTube channels, how to monetize your videos on your YouTube channel, YouTube traffic secrets, and then of course my top secret 1 cent per view YouTube ad strategy, okay? You even go behind the scenes of my YouTube account, all right? I show you how to create YouTube channel art for free with canva.com, and of course at the bottom there you can see you get direct access to ask me any questions at any time. You just post a comment under one of the videos and I'm in there to help you out. Here's one of my students here, Tommy Schaefer. He says, amazing course, taught me so much about YouTube that I needed to learn, even though I've been on YouTube for over 4 years now. Thank you, Mr. Greenwood. Here's another one of my students, Malachi, says, it gave me all the answers I was looking for, implemented all the teachings, and now less than a week, I have over 100,000 views on 4 music videos. Thank you, Chris. Well, Malachi, you worked hard, man. So this stuff works, and I want to prove it to you because here's a fan that used my YouTube, or not a fan, but I used my YouTube 1 cent ad strategy for me, and a fan found me and he said, finally some good YouTube ads. And I said, thanks dude, glad you found me. And then under that another guy said, ha, my thoughts exactly, first YouTube ad I ever clicked on. So this stuff works. This is how you actually find fans, okay? So you're gonna get my 5-week masterclass, Launching Your Career as an Artist, how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online, YouTube Marketing Mastery for Artists and Musicians. Total value of that, guys, is worth $4,991. But what else do you need? Well, you guys have told me you want to learn how to market your albums. You want to know how to promote your music to new fans. You want to relaunch an album or an EP or a song. Well, that's why I put together Album Launch and Release Music Promotion Blueprint. You'll learn how to market your music with a small or no budget. Learn where and where not to spend your money so you don't waste it, okay? How to create more awareness for your music. How to release a song, single, EP. I tell you how to release, well, like what order to release it into, which is really single, maybe a third single, EP, maybe a second EP or a single in between that, and then an album. I'm going to give you a full marketing plan from start to finish and develop a 6-month plan for your music career. How many guys would like to have a 6 to 12-month plan for your music career or a full marketing plan, right? That would change your life, right? So you also get checklists from Twitter to Instagram to YouTube, Facebook. Guys, there's so much content in here. You're going to get the checklist for music videos, to create song explanation videos, song trailers, how to get on podcasts. Oh my gosh, your email list. I show you how to launch an album, from single covers to the lyric cards, lyric videos. There's so much content in here, guys, to really help you. So you're getting Launching Your Career as an Artist, how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online. You're getting my YouTube Marketing Mastery for Artists and Musicians course, Album Launch and Release Music Promotion Blueprint with checklist. Total value $5,988. But I don't want to leave you guys there. I don't want you to just sign up for these courses and then you do it alone and then you're all by yourself. That's why I created Fanbase University, so you can work with me one-on-one every single month. We do a monthly, 2 monthly group coaching calls where every other week, on the 12th and 24th of every month, we jump on this call. I answer your questions. I keep you on point, tell you what to do, what to focus on. You get to network with other artists, build with other artists, plan tours. You know, there's producers in there, there's artists in there, like musicians. It is just crazy. And we just work together every other week, and it's freaking awesome. There's musician makeover video training in there where I critique an artist's brand, I tear it apart and build it back up. You'll learn so much value in that. And then, of course, the backstage pass into my business. If you like some of the behind the scenes I showed you there, you get access to even more behind the scenes videos, which is awesome. You get interviews with music industry professionals from full-time DJs that have toured the world. I got Taylor Swift's old manager in there. I got music video directors. I've got Grammy award-winning songwriters, producers, managers, booking agents. I love the quote there at the bottom there that I say. It says, look, writing a good song can change your life. Writing a great song can change the world. And that's what we want to do. We want to change the world with our music. And of course, you get to ask me anything for them, to ask me a question at any time. And being in Fanbase University, member guys, that's like living in my studio and having me personally showing you exactly what's working right now. You get to stay in constant contact with me, your fellow members, and you're always updated only on what's important, stuff that makes you money with your music and writing great songs, okay? So you're going to get the 5-week masterclass, Launching Your Career as an Artist, how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online, YouTube marketing mastery, album launch and release music promotion blueprint, and a 1-year platinum membership to Fanbase University. You get to work with me for a whole year, okay? 12 months. That's 2 coaching calls a month, so that's 24 coaching calls. Total value is $7,985. And that's totally awesome and going to change your life, guys. But guess what? I'm not going to charge you that today. I could, but let's just say you paid that, okay? Let's just say you paid $7,985. And all it did was get your songs making money on YouTube. Making you some of those Swiss dollars that I'm talking about. Would it be worth it? If you're making hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars a month, yeah. It would change your life, right? What if I help you to share your music with new super fans? Would it be worth it? If we help niche down and find who your fans are, and they're supporting your Kickstarters, they're buying your music online. What if I gave you the tools and strategies to re-release your music or to release a new campaign? Launch a Kickstarter, get it out there. Would that change your life? If I gave you a 6 to 12 month plan for your music career, if you worked with me for 6 to 12 months, do you think we could get it moving forward? Yeah, of course we would. It would totally be worth it, right? So you're getting all these courses, guys. It's valued at $8,985, okay? But to work with me for a whole year, get all this training, today you're getting it for only $997. For less than $1,000, guys, you get all that value. Just go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go or click on that enroll button you see there on the right of your page, and you can get access to this right now, and you can start making your money. For somebody that already got songs done, I guarantee you are missing things, and there's certain things that aren't in place that you need to get in place. Jumping on one of those coaching calls and me pointing out things that aren't right in your business will totally change it for you, okay? But I know that $997 is a lot, okay? Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go, and that's why I created a 6-monthly payment plan for less than $200 for $199, okay, guys? We did a payment plan so you can get in today, get access to all this training today for only $200. And you can get in there, you can be a part of the next coaching calls, you can start implementing these, and you can start just making your money back right away. Only $199, okay? Get started in there right now. That's only $2.73 a day. I used to bum $2.73 a day off my mom every day for lunch. Skip that latte, guys. Skip going out to eat and invest in your music career. Get a coach. Get surrounded by other successful artists, okay? I just want to just congratulate you for already making the decision. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go and get in there. Because if you just do 1/10 of the stuff I teach you in these courses, you can 10x your income just by implementing just some of it. Like even that $4,000 a month course. What if the first month you just start making $400? If you just do 1/10 of it, you're already making your money back. But I only want artists that are committed, okay? If you're not serious about making music a full-time career right now, then maybe that's not for you, but that's okay. Because I want artists that are in this, because you take up a spot, all right? Because I'm giving you my time. I'm giving you my attention. I want action takers that are going to use what I teach them. Let someone else join if you're not going to take action right now, because we don't have a refund policy, okay? And the reason we don't have a refund policy is because I released an album called Stones, a single to radio, and I can't ask for my money back from my radio promoter. I can't ask for money back from my producer or from my booking agent or my manager. You've got to commit. You got to be all in. And do you really want an out anyways? Do you really want to just get in to get out? No. You want to work with me for a year. You want to be around other artists that are doing this. You've got music in your blood. You've got a message out. And I just want to say I went to radio and it was successful and I made my money back. And I want to help you make your money back of this small investment of $199 a month. Make your money back. And this is the bonus I want to give for the first 15 people to join. I want to give you my Music Industry Contacts Black Book. These are all the contacts that I've gathered over the last 10 years from touring the world, from signing deals, from music industry professionals like lawyers. We've got producers in there. We've got stuff where to get your merch done, where to get your designs done for your logos. When my wife was designing this cover, she was like, "You're giving them all these contacts? Like, really? Like, these are like contacts?" I'm like, "Yeah, babe." I'm like, "They need it. It'll help them." It's got even accountants in there. It's just got so much stuff in there, guys, for the first 15 people to join. That alone is going to save you so much time and money over the years that I've gathered. I've put this together for you guys, okay? Because I just really believe in you, and I want to see you take action. So go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Again, you get the 5-week masterclass, Launching Your Career as an Artist. You get how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online. You get my YouTube Marketing Mastery for artists and musicians, my album Launch and Release Music Promotion Blueprint, a 1-year platinum membership to Fanbase University to work with me. Okay, and then you get the Music Industry Contacts Black Book for the first 15 people. That thing is priceless. Total value is $7,985, but today, guys, you get in for only $997. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. And here's something really special we just started doing. You can pay with PayPal. If you pay the full amount, you can go to paypalcredit.com and you can apply for credit, and you get the 6 months. No interest, as long as you pay it in full. And you have 6 months, guys, to start making money with your music, start implementing this stuff, start working with me for months. Let's get you going. Let's get your promo video done. Let's get all your stuff rocking, making money with your music. And as long as you pay them back with 6 months, you're like getting to borrow like $1,000 for 6 months, and then you get 6 months to pay it back. All right, you have to be approved, and I think it's only for people in the U.S., but that's a really awesome option, okay? And I know, guys, this isn't the cheapest thing in the world. It is an expensive course, but that's because you're getting me as well. I'm like coaching you. But it is a fraction of the cost for a year at college, where they're teaching outdated information like this skeleton on the studio, because you guys know what I'm talking about. They're teaching old, just, textbook stuff. You are getting live stuff. You get to work with me from now to 12 months. Plus, you get lifetime access to all the courses, okay? And they get updated, okay? But let's fast forward 6 months from now. You've joined the course, and I know some of you have already joined, and congrats on that. Let's just think ahead here. You've now got a bigger fan base. You're now making more money with your music. You're now playing more shows and touring, if that's what you want to do. You're now a better, more confident songwriter, a more confident performer, whether that's in front of people online, doing Facebook Lives or YouTube Lives or whatever. But you're just a different person. You've changed. You don't have fear anymore. So now really, guys, you only got 2 options, man. The first option is to do nothing, not take this leap of faith to work with me one-on-one for a year. Or the second option is to pony up the small investment today compared to all the value you're going to get in return, and give it a shot. Just go for it, man. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Again, for the first 15 people, you get that Music Industry Contacts Black Book, okay? And again, you're getting the Launching Your Career as an Artist, How I Make Over $4,000 a Month Selling Music Online, YouTube Marketing Mastery for artists and musicians, Album Launch and Release Music Promotion Blueprint, a 1-year platinum account to Fanbase University. Work with me for a whole year, and then you're getting my Music Industry Contacts Black Book. Total value $7,985. Today, only $997, or 6 payments of $199. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. And as an extra special bonus, for those of you sign up, remember that sales funnel I showed you? I'm just going to give you this for free, and you can put your own images in there so that you can do your own upsells. Maybe it's a t-shirt, maybe it's a poster, maybe it is digital albums or remixes or singles. I'm going to give you this so you can just pop in your own images and whatnot. You get that funnel for free. okay? And that is a freaking game changer, okay? That's for anyone who signs up today. You are getting that. That's my gift because I want you to win. I'm going to show you how to market your stuff and blow it away. As you can see here, my album hasn't been out that long, and this funnel has already made me $3,700. What is it going to do for you when I start teaching you how to make money with your music? Again, if you just make a fraction of that, if you make $300 off the first month, you're already making your money back with your music. Again, we're going to start taking questions any second now. I want to congratulate some of the people that have already signed up. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. You get the 5-week masterclass, how I make $4K a month selling music online, YouTube marketing mastery, album launch and release music promotion blueprint, Fanbase University, music industry contacts black book. Oh my gosh, I think it's priceless. Total value $7,985. Get started for only $997, guys. Again, you got the PayPal credit option as well, or the 6 monthly payments of $199. And now we are going to start taking questions in a second. But I want to say this. Have you ever asked this question, do I have what it takes? Or will this work for me? I used to ask myself that question all the time. And I remember spending New Year's Eve alone once to write because I wanted to say, Chris, you've got to learn this. You've got to become a better songwriter. You've got to become a better marketer. Look, I can't even play an instrument. I'm holding that guitar there, but I can't even play an instrument, guys. And I've found success. What does that say about you if you can't? You just got to surround yourself with the right people that can do this. If you invested even an hour or more a day, you can change your life. And I want to say this, because I was the worst or the least talented artist. I wasn't expected to make it. But I chose to do today what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. Today I do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. Will you do that? Will you do what most won't? Most won't educate themselves. Most won't spend money on marketing or invest in their music to really do this. If you want something tomorrow, you've got to plant something today. All right? So again, you get all these courses. You get my Fanbase University Platinum to work with me for a whole year. You get my music industry contacts, which is freaking priceless. Total value is $7,985. You get it for $997. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. You've got the PayPal option. There's no excuses. We are going to start taking questions right now. Again, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Some people are asking, when is the next call for Fanbase University? It's on the 12th and on the 24th of every month. If you can't even make that call, you email me the questions or you post inside, Chris, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I had a few questions. Could you answer those on me? And I'll say, hey, John, Chris, Mike, or whoever couldn't make it today, but he or she had this question, and I'm going to answer it, and I just answer it right there, okay? And some people even ask, like, you know, what if I come from a small town? Doesn't matter, dude. I came from Pickering, Ontario, Canada. Okay, if you come from a small town, we will leverage online. Maybe we'll help you to move one day. One of my students ended up moving to Nashville, okay, and just crushing it. How soon can I start making money with my music? Dude, if you've got music done already, we're going to make it faster than you think, okay? Let me just tell you that. Someone else is saying, will this work if I already have music released? Can I re-release it? Yes, you can. You can totally re-release your music. That's a common question I get all the time. I'll show you how to even maybe relaunch it with a Kickstarter and get paid for it. If you've already got music, there's so many ways we can monetize it. Guys, keep the questions coming. I am here. Sometimes this goes for an extra 30 minutes, so I am not leaving. Keep the questions rolling. You cannot ask a dumb question. This is a safe place. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. Let me just turn my camera back on here. Love answering your guys' questions. Keep them coming, man. I want to congratulate all the artists that have signed up. I'm just so proud of you guys. I see a ton of you guys still in here. So I'm still hanging out here for a while. And I want to answer all your questions, okay? And just stay here until you guys are stoked, okay? I'm just really proud of you guys. Again, the next call is going to be on the 12th of August, and then the next one is going to be on the 24th, all right? And I just want to say, like, look, you know, this stuff is really real. Some of you guys, you know, when I'm talking about like YouTube and stuff like that and the money and getting fans, you know, there's so many different things you can do to grow your fan base. You know, so many different things you can do to grow your fan base and get people to upload those videos so that you're making money with it. Doing contests, sometimes just giving your music away free. Like I talked about boosting posts, but you can boost posts to just to give it away. And that's like totally worth it, you know, just to give it away, you know, just to get it out there to the point that you have fans, you know, so then they're coming to the shows and then you're monetizing them. So it's like, this is not an overnight thing. Okay. This is totally something for the long term. Like when I talked about my first EP, okay, like I was performing shows. We didn't have social media and all this stuff, to get it out there and whatnot. And now we do. Now we do have these platforms, and it's powerful and it's awesome, and we need to be utilizing them. Okay. And so someone was asking me, our local shows something to abandon. Brandon saying, Brandon, what's up? Jeffrey, what's up? I see a bunch of you guys in there. Absolutely not, man. That's exactly how you start. You should be doing tons of local shows. Say you lived in, LA, you would do shows in LA. Then you would maybe branch out to Fresno, you branch out to Bakersfield, maybe Orange County, San Diego. And like you start where you are. You start local and then you go global. You perform, you filming those local shows so you can build your EPK, so you can build your promo reel, so that you can get shots of you performing. And then you can take that to get onto festivals, to get that onto shows. You know, if you've got, places you can perform, you need to be doing open mics. You need to be playing for free until they ask you, because you rock the show, that you'll get paid, so that you can get paid. And that's how it starts, man. You do it free. You know, someone said, success is getting paid to do what you love. Success is getting paid to do what you love. Again, I want to congratulate all the students that have signed up. I'm just so proud of you guys, and I really look forward to working with you guys. And just see some other questions in here. Nathaniel Cherry saying, Manifest, can we pay later? We only have so many spots, man. And so I think it's going to be open for a few days. Okay. But if those spaces fill up, they're gone. But you'll get you might get a reminder, something like that. But you want to get in now because of the contacts. So if you can swing it, try and figure it out, even if you can get that $199 payment in there. I tried to make it as low as possible, just so that, so that you can get in, so that you can be committed and crush it. Okay. So dude, I believe in you guys. Yeah, I hear about it. Some of you guys are saying like, do you think it's worth the time and money to stay in college, or should I keep that money and get a job to invest in my music career? Jesse, it's frustrating, right? Like I went to a community college, all right, that was very fast tracked. It was like a 6-8 months. That's how I got my computer degree. And I had a lady ask me about her daughter because they wanted to send her to college. And I said, well, I didn't want to send her to college. I honestly said, why don't you take that money and use it for her career now, so she can start getting her music out there, start playing shows, start building these things now. Sure, if you're in college, that's fine. But at the same time, because I've got some people that have enrolled with me and they're in college, but they're also, they're pounding their career now as well. So they are doing both. But that's a very personal, thing. Like I don't want to tell you to quit college if you paid for it, because, I believe education is important. Like heck, like I'm selling education because I know it changes lives. And if you don't know something, like there's in that course, How I Make Over $4,000 a Month, I added something in there just a few months ago that I didn't know about. And I could have been making money on it earlier, but I didn't know. And so I'm still learning and stuff. And now it's making me thousands more a year. And so there's things that can change. So it's really important to learn. So, I don't want to tell you to quit college, man, but I just want to say, like, get all in on this, man. Get all in this, and your heart, and what you want to, where you want to be. But like at the end of the day, man, like you go to college, why? To learn something so that you can probably get a job, right? But like a lot of people go to college and university and stuff, and they don't have a job because relationships are so important. Relationships is the name of the game, right? Like it's not like, it's who you know. It truly is. And that's why when you come in here, you get contacts, you meet other successful artists that are doing this, and some of them tour together, some of them do shows together. I hook you up with producers and different people that, have really helped me out, that are vetted, okay, that are vetted. And so I hope that helps, man. I hope that really helps. Let's answer some more questions here. I see some people talking about SoundCloud and stuff like here, and, it's one thing to have a SoundCloud channel. It's another thing to monetize it. you know, and you better make sure you've got it monetized, man. You've really got to make sure you've got it monetized, or else it's like you're putting all this work in, and, you know, for what, right? For what? Brendan saying, how far should you try to book festivals? Well, there's festival season, right? Those are normally in the summertime. And so, you know, right when they end, they tend to start booking. So like if festival season ends in like, you know, late August, early September, October, you know, you want to start emailing people in November, December, you know, because bigger festivals are really planning ahead, and they always want to book their headliners first. Okay, they want to book their headliners first, and then they get the middle, and then they look for their openers. And, you know, if you're just starting, you're going to be an opener at first, but that's awesome because you're building your resume. You are building your resume. We call that a one sheet, okay, which is all of your success. This artist that just started working with me was on this show, the Game or whatever, Jermaine Dupri or whatever, and he won this, or he's doing this rap battle thing, but he didn't have certain things in place. And so he wasn't able to capitalize on the success. But I said, look, doesn't matter. Okay. You've got now what you can do is that's on your resume, you know, name of the artist, performed on this, you know, Brendan performed at Rap Fest, or he performed at, NXNE or South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you even got to pay to play. You know, that's why I tell you guys not to quit your jobs. And this is why, like, you guys are going to have more questions later on. And I'm going to be very specific and say, dude, do this, then do that. You need to stop doing this. And why the heck haven't you done this? Like, you're hiring me to kick your butt for a year. Okay. So again, I want to congratulate everyone that's signing up. Again, the first 15 people get the music industry contacts. Okay. So go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Where is this? Jesse, we can still purchase your class at the same price after a month or so, right? Jesse, there's a timer, as you can see on there, and it closes down, man. It closes down, unfortunately, and I do reopen it from time to time. So just make sure you stay on my email list. Okay, don't unsubscribe. I send you all kinds of great info, and I hope you see, like, I'm not trying to pull any fast ones here. Okay, this is how also the music industry works. Look, I give value. I want to build a relationship with you and give you some awesome stuff. And I'm giving you awesome stuff, just answering your questions right now. But I also taught some awesome stuff. And I say, hey, if you want to go deeper with me, if you want to work one-on-one, then sign up. And a lot of you do. And a lot of you are. That's the same thing, how it works with the music industry. Not only do you give your music away for free to build the relationship with your fans, and they're like, oh, I freaking love Anthony's music. I love Johanna's music and Nathaniel Cherry's music. And now when he releases something next time, I'm buying it. Let me tell you, my very first Kickstarter, I raised only $17,000. Okay, I was bummed out about that. I wanted to raise more. But you know what? You got to have big goals. You got to start somewhere. But then my second one, guess what I had? I had all those emails of all the people that previously supported me. And so the next one was even easier. So when you release, here's one of my first albums, right? It was hard at first. It was hard at first. It was hard. There's the first, second, third, you know, but then it got easier on the fourth, and easier on the fifth, and then even easier on the 10th. You know what I'm saying? So guys, this is a process. Why am I seeing Reverb Nation on here? Does Reverb Nation pay you money? Reverb Nation doesn't pay you money. Want to teach me something, you know? But this is the thing, guys. It's a process. This is a process. And so that's why I just want to say, you know, stay in the game. Get excited. Get excited. Don't get frustrated. These people on here, this is not like, some of you have just signed up, so I don't know, you know, who you are. And I hope you guys are all really nice people. All of you guys have been really, really nice and stuff. But like, inside of Fanbase University, it's a safe place because there's haters out there. There's critics out there. But are you really not going to put your music out just because AssClown69 calls you a loser or says you suck at singing or says you can't sing or rap or something like that? You're really not going to, you know, you're really not going to stay in the game, you know, just because of that. So again, I want to congratulate everyone who's signing up. Keep firing more questions. You cannot ask a stupid question, okay? You cannot ask a dumb question. I'm from Cleveland. My name's Fresh State. Best way to start in a new city. Okay, Jay. Awesome that he's saying I'm from a new city. What's the best way to get started in a new city? Find where the open mics are. Find artists that are in your genre, that are local, and go to their shows. Go meet some people. Hook up with BMI or ASCAP or whoever your pro is, which stands for Performance Rights Organization. Let them know. Find out when there's the next writing thing, and start to meet some people. Play wherever you can, cafe, find out where the shows are in your genre and go there, okay? That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do, my man. There's still some spots left, okay? There's still some spots left, guys, to get the music industry contacts, so get in there. So many, where is everyone music so I can, okay. Is doing Facebook Live performances a good idea? Jason is asking if it's good to do Facebook Lives. Abso-freaking-lutely. Facebook Live is really powerful, and it really gets into more people's feeds than just a regular post because it's live, so it kind of, the algorithm kind of shoots out a little bit more. As long as you're like ready, do it. Even if you're not ready, man, practice performing. Practice kind of like that freestyling in front of the camera. Just like how I am raw and live right here. It's going to build your chops. It's really going to build your chops, man, and just really like, challenge you so that when you get on stage, and some people do Facebook Lives and then they have a pitch at the end and they might just say, hey, download my music for free. Go to noisetrade.com or go to this website, go to, who asked that question? Go to jasonsmusic.com/free or whatever, you know what I mean? And get my music for free. Some people have set it up so that you can tip them, and you can do that on Noise Trade where people can leave you a tip, and it goes right to your PayPal account, which is awesome. Okay. And so again, I want to encourage the people that are sitting on the fence right now, go to PayPal credit. And if you're in the US, and apply for that and see if you can get the credit, and then you don't have to pay back anything for 6 months. And then we can start working. We get to work together for 6 months, and you don't have to pay anything back to PayPal until that 6 months. You can start paying it back after month 1 or month 2. Okay. So everyone who's sitting on the fence, man, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. And this is the thing, like, I'm already starting to get to know some of you. Okay. And stuff like that. And I'll get to know you more. Well, what's going to happen when I get to know you after 3 months? I'm going to get a really good idea of where you are, where you need to go, and what to do next. And so that's the power of this coaching. This isn't something that you just sign on to and then I'm gone. No, I'm here like this twice a month, very focused, very protected environment. Okay. So again, there's still some spots left. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Okay. Ken's asking a really, really good question. Okay. Kenneth is asking that. How often should you release music? Well, I'll tell you this, man. This just came out 2 weeks, okay? And I'm not going to pick up a pen probably for at least 7 months, 8 months, because I am marketing the crap out of this, okay? Marketing. I'm going to be playing shows. I'm going to be doing Facebook Lives, YouTube Lives, Instagram Lives. I'm going to radio. I'm releasing lyric videos, lyric cards, we're going to shoot a music video. We paid for a publicist. We do all kinds of stuff. I'm hashtagging every single post I do. I'm asking certain friends to post for me. So I'm going to be promoting this thing for at least, I'm not even going to be writing. I'm not even going to be creative because I'm in marketing mode. Okay. And I don't come off that for a while. Will I release maybe like a remix or something like that in a few months of something from this? Yes, I might do a remix or something like that, but I'm not going to jump from this. And that's what some of you artists do, man. There's still millions of people that need to hear your music, man. Kenneth, there's so many thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people that need to hear your music. So you need to stay on it for a while. And obviously, if you're not getting a good response and people are hating on it, then maybe you need to go back in the studio and improve on it. But start somewhere. this album wasn't that good, you know, or EP, this wasn't that good, but this one got a little better and a little better and a little better, you know. But like this one artist that I work with, that I coach, he wanted to release another album too soon. I'm like, dude, no. I'm like, you need to build a fan base. You want to have lots of fans so that when you do the next show or the next release the next album, you've got fans that you can promote to. You know, you jumped the gun too early. What would you say the biggest mistake new artists make? Brandon says the biggest mistake new artists make. They don't invest in the songwriting enough. They don't pay attention enough to the song or a good producer, someone to challenge and rip apart their song. And I know sometimes you can't afford that, and that's fine, but it's the songs at the end of the day that really touch people. It's the songs that make fans and reach people, okay? It's the songs, okay? We can do all kinds of social media ninja tricks and stuff like that and hashtags and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you don't have good songs, then it's kind of like what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, so it's really important that the songs, and so that's what I see some of the biggest mistakes artists make, okay? Devin's saying, what's your top tip for success in general? Learn, and action fuels success. Getting off your butt, committing. Why am I charging for this? If I gave it for free, what are you going to do with it? You're not going to take it. You're not going to show up on the calls. You're not going to go through the training. And so when you invest and put money on the line, what happens when someone gives you a CD or they just give you a book? Do you read it? No, you don't. And that's why, you know, this is a coaching program, not just courses, because you've got to be committed. And then you'll listen to me. And when I say do something, you'll do it. Why? Because you've paid money. It's a big difference than if someone just gives you something for free, right? So that's one of the biggest tips I can have for success is when you put money on the line, when you educate yourself and you put yourself all in and you go all in, and to not quit when it gets hard. Because sometimes it does get hard. It gets hard, guys. Sometimes it gets hard. But like, wouldn't everybody do this if it was easy? Wouldn't everybody do this? They would, right? But it's not easy. I've cried so many tears, guys. So many tears. I've wanted to quit and just say, screw it. And I just keep telling myself, if I just keep going, keep getting up, then I'm going to make it. Okay. Again, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Where are we here? Let's answer a few more questions. John J is saying, what if you're completely new to music? What if you're completely new to music, no experience and no idea how to create music? Marketing and getting money is great for your music, but what about creating the music itself? I'm self-learning to produce on FL Studio while learning music EDM itself. Any tips? Yeah, absolutely, man. If you're like if you're a producer, if you can produce, that is very, very powerful. If you can not only just make great tracks, but if you can also produce a song, okay? Learning those skills, John J, is very, very, very powerful. I used to use FL Studio for a while, but I didn't have the passion for it. I like to write lyrics and write songs, and I hire producers to produce the tracks for me and play the instruments and drums and everything like that. But if you can produce the track, that is a very powerful tool, not only for yourself, but also to help other artists. Because like if you produce a track for someone and it takes off, they're the ones out touring it and promoting it and getting it out there, you know, and then you're getting paid while you're just at home. So I encourage you, as far as like marketing, is sharing the stories behind the songs. Joanne is asking what a lyric card is. All a lyric card is an image. It's a photo or a graphic that just has maybe a lyric line from one of your songs. I have a song called No Plan B, and one of the lyrics on there is no fear in the mirror to hold me down. And so it'll just say that it's just got those words across it. Like you might see them on, like, I'll give you an example. I posted, it's like a quote card. It's the same thing, but here's a quote card. Okay. But it's the same thing. It's like I posted this the other day. It's just a lyric, or it's a quote card, but imagine those are lyrics with a photo, but they're your lyrics. And sometimes you have music behind it. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. All right. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, guys. So fire a few more questions at me. Again, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go. Did you guys like this? I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. Like I really hope you hear, like, it's important to me that you succeed. It really is important to me that you succeed. John Jay, for producers as well, you know, I would get around other successful producers too, man. Get in something where that's going to really help you, inspire you to take it to the next level, you know, that's going to help you get it out there. You know, there's just so many ways to market. Chris, I do hip hop. I make my own beats so I don't get sued for other people's beats. Yeah, you can use other people's beats on shows and stuff like that, and you can do mixtapes if you're giving it away. Never use samples. I'll tell you that, Johnny J. Don't avoid samples at all costs, man. Avoid samples at all costs. You don't want. That's the only way you get sued. Don't worry about people stealing your songs either. Don't worry about that crap, man. No one's trying to steal your songs. That ain't your guys' problem. You just need to get it out there. You just need to get out there, and you're a creator. Okay, you are a creator, so you can always create another one. All right, you can always create another one. So I'm gonna play you guys this thing. I want you guys to see this. There's still a few spots left, but I want you guys to watch this video right now. And I look forward to helping you. I look forward to seeing you guys. The next call is August 4th, or no, August 12th. August 12th and 24th. So check out this.
Hey, my name is Cole DeRoos. I'm a hip-hop artist from Kansas City, and I've been part of Fanbase University now for, I don't know, 5-6 months, whenever it started, and it's been amazing because not only do you get access to Manifest or Chris Greenwood's courses that he has up online, which covers so much stuff from Facebook marketing, YouTube marketing, Instagram marketing, how to book shows, and he has a ton of experience behind that, so it's not just somebody talking fluff. He actually knows what he's talking about, and it's been amazing. We get a once-a-month coaching call for an hour. We can ask him anything we want. It's very personal. He'll respond to you. He'll pour into you, and for me, it's actually really helped my music. I had 2,000 likes on my Facebook page, real no presence. Now I have over 5,000 likes on my Facebook page, and things continue to grow and climb just from using his marketing techniques and applying what he is teaching. So highly recommend it. It's worth it. Be a part.
Hey guys, this is Doug from We Are Leo. I just wanted to give a quick testimonial about Chris Greenwood, aka Manifest course on how to make $4,000 a month with just your music. And he's talking about just music, no shows or anything else. Basically, you don't have to even walk out your front door. You can make $4,000 a month with just your music. I've read a lot of books, watched a lot of tutorials, but I haven't found anything remotely as helpful as this course that he has on udemy.com. It showed me all the ways that I was missing out on getting money from my music on YouTube, satellite radio, that type of stuff. What Chris does is he takes basically his 10 years of experience in the music industry and compiles it, makes action points on how you can squeeze every dime out of your music. Within like the first couple of minutes of watching the tutorials, I found accounts that I can set up, things that I could do to actually start collecting money that I had been missing out on.
Chris Greenwood, in his courses, teaches you all of the aspects that you never even thought of. He teaches you and motivates you throughout the whole thing to tend to your craft and how to build your brand and how to sell your music. Not only just, oh, you get it up on iTunes and you think it's gonna go. You literally have to continue to promote it, and there's so many other places that you can distribute your music, and there's so many other methods, and you can tell that from all of his experience, he's really going in depth of how to do this. And the amount of information and knowledge that I gained from him in these courses is something that I could never pay anybody, because it would have taken me 10 years to figure all that stuff out. So what he had given me has really made me be able to propel my career and make decisions. And I've It's only been about 2 months since I've taken the courses, and I've made life-changing decisions on my music and my brand and my product. And I'm seeing results already. And me personally, he saved me hundreds of dollars, probably thousands of dollars, and hundreds of hours of time of trying to research this stuff. So now, at the end of these 3 courses, I'm really going into this thing knowing what I have to do. And I love how motivating he is throughout the whole thing, because he lays a lot of information down, and it seems discouraging on some of the stuff that he says. But at the same time, he says, just go get it, do it, and get busy. So thank you, Chris Greenwood, for really saving me time, and maybe you'll hear me on the radio one day.
Hey, what's up? My name is Giger, and I am from the band All Above Me. And as a band, we have completed all of the courses by Chris Greenwood, and I gotta tell you, they have absolutely launched our careers as independent artists. The material covered in these courses have educated us and got us ready for what was coming our way. I think the best part about these courses are the stories and experiences that Chris shares. I think people can tell you a general idea of how the music industry works, but hearing it from someone who has experienced it firsthand is priceless. Thanks to these courses, we are now generating income selling music online, monetizing our videos, building our catalog from music to merch, and we have also gained over 7,000 likes on Facebook. So 2016 is going to be a big year for us. I'd recommend these courses to anyone that's interested in really making a career in the music industry.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jerry Fee, solo artist from Boise, Idaho. And I'll tell you what, I can't recommend highly enough to you guys that you work with Chris Greenwood and Fanbase University. Man, having somebody like this that has proven himself in the music industry through tenacity, through failure, through just going at it and learning the hard way, helping us so we hopefully don't have to learn the same way that he did, is awesome. His insights are incredible, his knowledge base is incredible, and the fact that he's willing to work with each one of us and help us reach our calling and our potential is incredible. So if you have any doubts, any questions about working with him in Fanbase University, stop right now. Seriously, get started. Thanks a lot, guys.
I had the opportunity to work with Manifest for the entire month of June, one-on-one, as him being my music coach, my music career coach. And honestly, it was one of the best things I've done. It really took me from where I was before in terms of like sending emails and like here's my music, here's all the stuff that I have. It's a little bit of a cluttered mess because I have all these things, but I don't know what to really do with them. And then he stepped in and was like, all right, cool, we're gonna do this. Like, how about we take this, and why don't you do this with it? He really just amplified what I was trying to do. You know, I have like this thing going on in my head, but then he was able to take that and boost that up. I feel like just where I was has been amplified 4 times. Just like 4 times the Facebook likes. You know, I have a strategy now. He helped me focus on where to go and like, you know, what avenues to take. Start here, build here. And so I was really fortunate to just to have him on my side and show me what he's learned over the course of his career, because he's been doing it for like 12 plus years, and to have that on your back is definitely, it gives you a leg up. It totally gives you a leg up. And now I feel like I'm not just a hobbyist, I'm an artist now. This is who I am. I have a music career, and he actually helped me, but I'm starting to make money off my music now, which is something I never thought would be possible. The whole thing of working with Manifest in the entire month of June has definitely boosted my career and helped me get to the point where I want to go.
I was really in need for somebody who can coach me in the journey as an independent artist to release music, and how does it exactly work, and the whole steps behind it. You know, it's like a lot of things that you have to do, like for instance social media, you know, all the platforms. He gave me advice on that, like what can you do, like what kind of pictures can you post, or what kind of videos can you post. But he really motivates you, encourages you to go a step further, you know, and try to be yourself in this process, but also show yourself and grow and go beyond what you think you can do, you know, and he gives you tips. He also introduced me to another producer, you know, like, and very valuable information. So thank you, Chris. Thank you so much for all your videos, your coaching, and you giving your time to me. Also, it was very valuable, and I really appreciate your effort and your time. Thank you so much. Mwah.
I believe we can trade our lives for a big dream, a small dream, or no dream. Why not trade it for a big dream? If you're gonna do anything, why not do it big, right? Fear is always the loudest when you're trying to do something great.
A lot of people would say I didn't start out too good, and maybe you can relate to that. But let me tell you something, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And I know you guys are gonna finish great. I gotta believe, like you more than survive. Still one trick up my sleeve, we're gonna make this one shine.
Scared to get on that stage? Do it afraid. Scared to jump off those stairs on your skateboard? Do it afraid. Scared to call and put your resume in? Do it afraid.
We're gonna make this one shine. Sometimes you gotta walk a different way. Don't let the world cookie cut you. You gotta go after your dream. I'm gonna fight the good fight, 'cause I know I'll get by. When I battle every day through the pain like a soldier.
Maybe you don't share those hidden things that are just important to you. I want to stir up that God-given dream that He's put in your heart.
I don't know your story, but there's one thing I do know about your story, about everyone's. It's not done yet, because you're still here. You're still writing it. Hold on when everything is shaking. Stand strong when the ground is falling through.
I had suicidal thoughts. I wanted to give up. This is my dream. This is my life. My identity was wrapped up in this thing. And all of a sudden it was gone. Pain is a good teacher. Have you ever wanted things to be different in your life? What do you need to let go of? What friends do you got to stop hanging out with that are negative, that are haters? Put yourself in places that are going to cause you to stretch. If you want something different tomorrow, you've got to plant something new today. A fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. And I know I've got a full room of fighters in here, right?
I hope you guys really enjoyed that video and just seeing some of the students that I've worked with. And I'm so stoked I get to work with some of you guys that have already signed up. And for those of you just joining now, we've been going for about like an hour and a half here, and it's been awesome just getting to know some of you guys and know some of your stories. But let me just recap what's going on here. There's this coaching program I've put together for you guys called Launching Your Career as an Artist, which gives you a master class from songwriting to starting a brand from scratch to building your studio right, how to book shows. And I can't tell you, that's how I quit my job originally, was by booking shows because I didn't know how to monetize my music online. But I give you a strategy that teaches you how to book $10,000 worth of shows, okay? And I'll just give you briefly, like, people will pay you to play music quicker than you can ever imagine. And then you can get sponsors and all kinds of stuff, and you can sell merch. It just leads to some really amazing things. And let's just break it down like this. If you booked, even 5 shows a month, that's an extra $200 a month, which I teach you how to do. And then if you sell a few shirts or a few CDs, you start making money. And then people go and stream it. I'll never forget, when I go and play shows, people say, "Oh, are you on iTunes? Are you on Spotify?" If you can't play shows, that's fine. But if you can and you want to, man, we can accelerate your career even faster. So you get that. You get the how I make over $4,000 a month selling music online. I know a lot of you got music already, you got it online, but you don't have it monetized yet. And so I really help you how to do that. And then you get my YouTube marketing mastery course, which shows you the behind the scenes of YouTube, how that all works, how to monetize it, how to grow your subscribers, how to monetize the videos on other people's channels, how to grow your channel, how to talk, so many stuff. And then of course the album launch marketing blueprint. If you've got music that's already released, I'll show you how to re-release it. I'll show you how to release a single, then another single, then an EP, then an album. Give you the whole strategies on how to market and release an album. I've been acting like a record label for the last 10 years because, you know, I've been releasing them independently, but also with the label. So I've learned all this stuff that's inside there. And then you get the Fanbase University, which has got a ton of training in it as well, like social media, Fanbase Factory, music industry, professional interviews from booking agents to managers to DJs to just so much stuff in there. And then you get this twice a month. You get direct access to work with me. And so we've got a really special thing set up right now. So it's one payment of $997, which you can get credit for at paypalcredit.com, or you can do 6 monthly payments of $199, which is awesome. And a bunch of you have already signed up. And then if for the first 15 people, and we've got a few spots left, okay, go to, you get my music industry contacts black book. Okay. So I just wanted to recap on this offer before it goes away. And I just want to encourage you guys, man, like we really can do some damage. I'm going to maybe answer a couple more questions and then I'm going to bounce out of here, but I just really believe in you guys. Brandon's saying, can my whole band be a part of twice month call? Yes, absolutely, man. I encourage you to bring your band. If you're married, bring your spouse. Bring other bands. Go together on it. You know what I'm saying? Like go together on it. And one of the things I say to bands and stuff is like, I know one of my buddies who was in a band, just to be in that band, everybody had to give a certain amount of money, you know? And so you want to do this, you know, together with people. You know, my main thing is I just want to see you do this. I just want to see you take action. When like you commit to a whole year, like you underestimate how much can get done in a whole year. We really do underestimate how far we can come, you know, and where you can go. And so, yeah, I encourage you, go together with somebody. This offer's only going to be up for a short time. And so I look forward to seeing you guys in there. And I just believe in you, man. I really believe in you. John just saying, is this course recurring? What do you mean by that? Like the course you'll have lifetime access to. Okay. So the training you'll have lifetime access to, but the Fanbase University, the coaching is for a full year. Okay. And that's 2 coaching calls a month, is how that works, but you'll have lifetime access and it gets updated too. Cause like, I'm not done, man. Like, you know, I wonder, how old do you guys think I am? How old do you guys think I am, man? Guess, come on. How old do you think I am? I'm only 38. I know I look like I'm in my 20s. Music keeps me young, man, but I ain't done. I ain't slowing down. I ain't slowing down at all, dude. This dude's in their 40s, you know, and they're just starting to have their success, you know? So I want you to start, if you're in your teens, if you're in your 20s, you're in your 30s, you know? So I just want to encourage you, man, just start, get in the game, man. But I freaking love you guys, man. And again, I congratulate you. Get in there, and I look forward to helping you out. And I'll see you guys next time. Just don't quit. That's the name of the game. Go to smartmusicbusiness.com/go, and I hope to see you guys on the next coaching call.